Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you all everything you need to know about making candles. In today's video, I am so excited to be sharing with you all another candle business review. Yes guys, so in episode 10 we did review scent candles. Hey girl, hey, shout out to you. Beautiful company, amazing business, and I'm so excited to see what you're going to do in 2022. But for this video we will be featuring Meshong Severson. So I might not even put their full name in here. I'm not sure if it's their business name or if that's just their personal name. So if so, we'll just understand more about the business name after we open the box. But yeah, I got a really nice box here. Looks like this is from Walmart. Apparently you can get boxes from Walmart, which is super cool. I had no idea until you guys started sending me stuff. So yeah, it's from Pen Plus Gear. This is Walmart box. And looks like you did UPS ground here. So curious if you ever are interested in USPS. Is a bit cheaper, especially with it being only 2 pounds. Yeah, USPS would be so much cheaper. But yeah, let's just open this baby up. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's actually my Tuesday, but technically my Thursday, because I'm off Thursday through Monday for mental. But yeah, so open this up. All right, so the first thing you see when you open it up is this sort of thick consistency of paper here and some pretty cream grass. And then there's this beautiful iridescent envelope that says, "Thank you for supporting my side hustle. If you love your order, please leave me a kind review. Your support is greatly appreciated." Love this. You guys can see that. Very cool. Yes, so I definitely love that. So we're just gonna open up the envelope and see what's in here. Right. Okay, so the first thing you see when you open up the envelope is a hieroglyphic letter. "Thank you for choosing Lotus Serenity." Okay, so this is from Lotus Serenity. Beautiful. "Here's a special gift for you. Tiger's Eye, a stone of protection, brings good luck to the wearer. The power to focus the mind, promote mental clarity, and dispelling fear and anxiety. How to charge: bury your tiger's eye in soil to let it root back to its center." Wow, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So you into it. So I see your business cards. Looks like you got business cards and it came through without your website on it. It says lotusserenity.shop. So another great thing that you could do is you can get them printed at FedEx. They'll also print for you if you don't want to repurchase from a large vendor. This looks like you did a large vendor. So FedEx will do it super cheap. It's like 20-30 bucks for like 1,000. So yeah, definitely look into them. Only reason why I don't use them is because I do matte black, but since you're using white, they can handle white and this beautiful beige brownish color. And then I love that you incorporated a coupon on the back. I'd highly recommend that you did get this typed up. It would give a better aesthetic. So it says, "Use promo code Lotus at checkout for 50% off next purchase." Amazing, a great deal. That's crazy. Probably should take that up a bit in the future. Honestly, you don't want to just give people 50% off. As a small business owner, you make the candles, you package the candles, you handle everything regarding shipping, even the shipping costs to get the supplies to you. So stay away from huge, intense deals like that unless it's sort of like Black Friday or Cyber Monday, some kind of huge, you know, global or US sale. Don't do that with regard to something in line with just your day-to-day. So instead of that, I'd say start with like a 20% off to be safe, because it also gives the customer the understanding that these products are of value. You want people to spend a certain amount on your site. You don't want them just to go to your site because it's cheap. Once you go down the cheap rabbit hole, it is no going back. Everyone's just looking for a deal, and they don't really care that these are of quality products. They're just looking for you to have a sale, so they're not gonna buy until you give them that 50% again. So just be mindful of that. And then with regard to your candle care, this is so cute. I have never seen this before. Okay guys, so the candle care card, you see that? How gorgeous. Like what? And here is the back. Wow, so it definitely includes amazing instructions in terms of trimming your wick 1/4, burning the candle for 1 to 4 hours, making sure the candle is not near blowing vents, and then never leave the trimmed wick. And then if the flame is burning too high, smoking or flickering, extinguish it, and then do not leave your candle in reach of children and pets. So amazing candle card, super cute. I love how small it is. I've never seen this before, but I'd say keep doing this. And then if you can get the person who printed your candle care cards to revise your business card, that'd be crazy, because this looks so professional. And whereas this kind of looks like you did have that, well, they made a mistake and you had to fix it for them. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So you mentioned to charge tiger's eye, you let it root back to its center. You bury it in soil, let it root back to its center. I love this, very unique. It looks like something you'd wear in a necklace, which I definitely love. It's really great that you do offer this. I'd say consider offering a chain with it, because often your customers are gonna have this and they're not gonna know what to do with it. Should you just hold it? Should you just meditate with it? But to have it near your heart would really help. So I'd recommend incorporating a chain as well, and you can sell those chains too separately. Yeah, you can definitely get a wholesale vendor from like Alibaba or AliExpress. Those type of places have a wholesale vendor for jewelry. But then it's really important just to search on YouTube, like people who understand about vendors, because that's a whole different ballgame in terms of jewelry. So you can type into Google or type into YouTube jewelry vendors, and then you got it. Because guys, to be transparent, anything you are looking for is on YouTube. You know, don't worry about Google, don't worry about buying a book, don't read a book, just go on YouTube. But yeah, so after that amazing note, you see these 2 boxes here. Just pull this up, grab one. Super cute with the grass. Just in terms of this, wow. It's not open. I have nothing open, and I smell this really sweet scent. It smells almost like caramels, like so good. But honestly, in terms of this aesthetic here, it doesn't matter now, but as you are scaling up your business, I'd say be mindful of the fact that this doesn't really look as like exciting to open as it would if you put like tissue paper around it, you know? I'll insert a clip of me boxing up some items. This I learned from several different business owners on YouTube, just watching YouTube videos. But it's very important for you to just add in like tissue paper on both sides of the box and then put your sticker right there. So people are opening this like a present, and that really reaches their subconscious mind to understand that this is a gift of value and they'll want to purchase again. All the psychology of, you know, consumerism is important when you are a small business owner. But yeah, let's just open this up. So the first thing we'll see is Candles and More Lotus Serenity. So cute. So looking at this now, I can definitely see that you printed this out at home on matte white paper. I'd say, just to be transparent, if you want to make sure you're giving a high quality aesthetic, you need to print on high gloss paper. It also looks like the font is faded, which could be due to the fact that you didn't change your settings on your printer. I've done this like 1,000 times, which is why I can share that with you. With regard to an inkjet printer, if you're printing on label paper and you just press print, it's gonna just interpret that you're printing on white printed paper. It doesn't read the paper as high gloss or matte unless you specify on your computer. So it's really important for you to identify that on your computer as well as on your printer. If you click on your printer settings while you're looking at that home screen, just type in the label type and make sure you put in matte. That way they will all be in sync and you'll get the most high quality resolution there. Done it so many times, I never understood why until I Googled it. So yeah, I hope that can help. And then I see these beautiful hands, Lotus Serenity. It looks like there's flowers and stars. Beautiful, very nice logo. So happy for you. That looks amazing. But yeah, just be mindful of the fact that this should be, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would buy it, I'd be more likely to buy it if it was high gloss rather than matte. So take the time out. I mean, high gloss does cost a bit more, but it would be a great investment in your business. So consider high gloss round labels like this. You can get them anywhere, Amazon, you can get them on Avery, you can get them at Office Depot, anywhere. So yeah, definitely recommend you getting high gloss. And then just in terms of that, it's also really important to be mindful of the fact that your label is overlined or incorrectly lined. So I'd say it's always better to over create. Like if you're creating this label in like Canva or wherever you're creating the label, make sure that that frame, the brown frame, is super thick, right? So that you can put, make sure the brown, sorry y'all, I'll be distracted sometimes. But yeah, make sure you put that frame super thick so that you can overlap onto your label. So a lot of times we want to make sure that our candle is precise. We put the exact dimensions that we think, but it's really good to just be a little bit over that if you have something that is touching the corners. Just a great example is just in terms of that, it's really important because you want to have the label actually have extra of the color left over and that your label is completely full. As you can see, there's white here and you can prevent that by kind of over thickening that brown. So let's open this up. I'm so excited. Very nice white box, by the way. Super compact. Perfect. All right, super easy to open. So that cold throw is crazy. So the first thing you'll see is this cream grass. It's showing up white on camera, but it is cream. And then your beautiful candle. Oh, so you use the ones from Oli Craft. Yes, I love this. Oh my God, how cute. So these are the white tins from Oli Craft. You can get these on Amazon or on Oli Craft's website. Wow, what I love about them is that they are heat resistant, which is so important for your small business. I mean, if there's anything we can do to prevent people from sending over customer complaints, then do it. I got a complaint one time about my mini 3-ounce tins. Someone put the mini 3-ounce tin in her bathroom for like hours and then she got a stain. So yeah, definitely important to use a tin that has a safety feet. So what I did notice is that it says wax melt safety on the warning label. I don't know if these are wax melts in here, but if not, you should switch that to say wax, to say candle. And then the top says Lotus Serenity 8-ounce tin in spice. So there's a couple things you can do to this label to make it more intentional and more clear. With regard to the logo, I'd say put your Lotus Serenity and then the logo there, and then put the label, the name of the candle right in the middle, like spice, like this is the main event. And then at the bottom you can put 8-ounce tin. The focus here should be on the scent. It shouldn't be on just the logo, because it takes away from the consumer understanding what they're getting and ingraining it into their subconscious. So yeah, let's open this up. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna see is a tinted wax here, and I believe these are tumbled chips and one single wick. So the smell is very, very sweet. It almost smells like chocolate, caramel, but then it's sort of a cinnamon to it. So there's also it's like a cinnamon sweet here. So this should be very interesting to burn. In terms of the color, it does look very good, but to be honest, the candle wax is like separated from the tin. So there's a couple things that could cause that. It does look like you're using coconut wax. That's obvious. I do see that there is like a dent in it, but it could just be where a tumbled tip was, but it's no longer. I could see that the cold throw is very strong, but in terms of the scent, it looks like you did mix 2 scents. I'd say be mindful of the fact that you should have other people try this out as much as possible to see if this makes the most sense for your customers, because honestly, if I grab this, I mean, I would buy it. Yeah, I would. In terms of these reviews, I always try to envision what I would do if I were at Yankee Candle, Bath & Body Works, and I picked it up. Yeah, I would buy it, but honestly, the fact that it's so many different scents in there, spice is correct with regard to it being like a cinnamon sweet. I'm curious if you mix scents here, and if you would be interested in just keeping it at the cinnamon scent rather than the cinnamon and the chocolate, because you don't really need to do both at once. Just the cinnamon kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty loud alone. So in terms of the color though, it's super cute, but I'm curious what would cause you to color this wax. It's a lighter peach that I don't really think makes a good impression in terms of what you're looking for in terms of crystals. So I'd say just be mindful of the fact that it is it's aesthetically pleasing, but you should always have a message behind it. So with that, definitely looking forward to burning this to see what the hot throw is like. The cold throw is very strong. Let's just see what the second one is. All right, so same packaging. Yeah, you need to get labels that say candle. I mean, it shouldn't really be an issue, honestly. It says wax melt safety. So that could be interpreted as melting the wax in a candle, or it could be interpreted as melting a wickless wax melt. So in terms of that, it's not really a priority right now, but when you do restock, I'd say focus on getting warning labels that say candles. So it says, it does say candle, but at the end, it should say at the top too. Instead of wax melt safety, it should say candle burning safety, stuff like that, you know? So beautiful, okay? So this is the Novocaine. So cute. Okay. So the scent is very clean, but masculine at the same time. And we are getting a lot of bubbles. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, so we are getting a lot of bubbles, and that could be due to a couple things in terms of your process. So when you are mixing, if you're not mixing it with like a wide flat spatula, that can also attribute to your bubbles. I'm gonna show you a great example of a spatula. Baby. Okay, here's a great example of a spatula. This would be the best in terms of mixing in your fragrance oil. What this will do is prevent all of those bubbles surfacing to the top. Often, if you are using sort of a soy paraffin, you're going to see bubbles as well. So if you are using paraffin, I'd say just be mindful of the fact that you should be stirring slower. Don't speed up. This is a marathon, not a race, okay? Focus more on the quality of your candle. And then just with the bubbles, if you're still getting bubbles, it is recommended to just use a heat gun to finish it off so it has a better aesthetically pleasing look. Because another thing that's going to happen when this candle gets burnt is that these bubbles are going to come back. I mean, honestly, your customer might not even notice it, but it's just the little things that like you can prevent. I love how each scent has a different color. I think that really helps in terms of your niche with regard to making it more appeasing to the eye and aesthetically, you know, flowing with your mission. I'd say focus more in on, yeah, making sure that it does look clean. I see something like some kind of brown thing in the candle. So anything can help just to make sure it's very clean and very aesthetically pleasing. So the cold throw is very good. Honestly, these two scents are interesting. So I'm eager to see what the hot throw is like for us. And yes, I'm just gonna burn both of these in 2 different rooms as I always do, and we will check out your website. Okay guys, so we're in my living room. I'm just gonna put the Novocaine down here and light it up. It is trimmed to 1/4, so we can already just go for it. Very nice. I want to make sure it's a nice aesthetic. Let's go here. Okay, so we have a vibe now. So here we are with the Tom Ford Chanel books. I'm just gonna light this baby up. Okay, so I'm gonna let that burn for about 2 hours and then we'll do our final review. So far, it is melting down perfectly. The wick is very, very calm. So you did get the right wick. Congratulations there. We'll just see how the melt pool is within 2 hours for that one. So yeah, in the meantime, let's just take the other one over to my restroom here on this 2nd floor. Okay, we are in my bathroom, and what I love the most about these candles is that they have the safety feet here, so you can just put it on the counter with no worries. So let's go ahead and light this up. Okay, I'm shocked. I don't know how this is happening, but the other one is perfect and this one is like super high flame. Like, do you guys see this? I've actually never seen a flame this high. That's kind of crazy, girl. Maybe I need to trim it. I'm gonna trim the wick and relight it, cause yeah, maybe that was it. You know, you always give your best, the benefit of the doubt, maybe user error. Wow, never seen that before. It's like, this one's fine, honestly. Look, chilling, tunneling. We'll get to that later. But yeah, let's get the wick trimmer. Okay, so this smells like fire. But let's trim this wick. See if that was why. Hopefully. So it's better now. Like, that could have been the case. It's just it's a high flame, but it's not like sooting in the air. So could have just been the fact that we needed to trim the wick. So yeah, I'm just gonna let these burn for about 2 hours, and in the meantime, let's just go ahead and take a look at her website. I tried to go to lotusserenity.shop, but unfortunately it looks like you have taken your page down. If not, I'd say look into why your page isn't being shown. And there is another suggestion. I don't think you should have a shop. I think you really should look into a .com. You can find a .com on GoDaddy. This is not sponsored, but I do include this every time I do these reviews and I see a non.com. So we gotta see if we can find it. Lotus Serenity.com. Let's see. This could be the start of something big. Okay, so it is unavailable, but you could do the Lotus Serenity for a penny. And it's really important to see what else are options regarding your business. You can even do shop Lotus Serenity. It just has to be .com. Perfect. Okay, so I'd recommend you do this, honestly, since lotusserenity.shop is already down. You might as well just go with the exact match. You can get it for a penny for the first year and then $20 for the second year, or you can get it for $250 a month. Girl, do it. Honestly, this is more aesthetically pleasing to have it .com, and it's really inexpensive. So yeah, definitely look into that. Or if you're on Etsy, keep that up. But yeah, you need this active. We have to have this active. It's great that you do offer Cash App while you're getting started, but yeah, you need a hosting website. You can even have Facebook Marketplace. You just have to have your products somewhere where people can add them to a cart and check out, rather than Cash App and Cash and Venmo, because it's less likely that people are going to just trust that they're going to get their items from you, or that you're going to send them over their tracking number, than if you had an automated system. So it's great. You're off to a good start with your stories. So we have the follow me, reviews, shea butter. So I'd recommend for your stories to start with an about me, behind the scenes. Reviews are really good. You can even put the reviews first. And then just put in candle care, as well as, I can show you mine that I just put in your shipping, behind the scenes, reviews, packaging, and candle care. All of these items are very important to make sure you're putting your best foot forward, and people have sort of social proof to understand more about your business. Your logo is gorgeous. I love that. I would just say make the font a bit bigger. I think that would really add a nice touch, but honestly, it's not a primary goal right now. We should just focus on, building up a following here, and then do some fine tunes in the coming months. So with that, on your social media, I see that you do a lot of pictures, and as you can see, you get more views on video. So honestly, I'd say stop posting pictures. No more pictures, only post videos. Post about the tiger's eye, like the truth about tiger's eye. Like, you sit there and talk about it. You need to be in front of your camera, speaking to the camera about your products. Your products look really homemade. That's amazing. I wouldn't recommend making a product with oatmeal flakes that are gonna fall off, but if they don't fall off, then that's fine. Just in line with that, I highly recommend that you get into reels. Reels really help your business. With regard to this, make sure it's a trending song, and you creating your products, or cleaning up your studio, or showing your products being lit, something like that. Make sure you do videos. Videos are king on social media. Your posts, what your business is about, is highly popular. Your niche of crystal candles, healing candles. Let me just show you an example here. Let's do that, because this is so valuable to have insight into who's doing well at this. This person has 15,000 followers, okay? The reason why is because they focus on making sure they're search engine optimized, and when people come to their site or their social media, they see what they need to see. So I'd say look up stuff like healing candles, crystal candles, and emulate their social media. As you can see, all they're posting is videos. I just said that. Yes, 300 likes, 200 likes, 289. Want to know why? Because they're only posting videos. Highly imperative. And then they have their stories in check with these beautiful thumbnails, and the best part is that they have high definition. So all you have to do is have a ring light in front of you. You could even have, the fluorescent light or natural light if you go outside with a beautiful sunset. Just make sure it's high quality. You can use your iPhone, Android, whatever you have. Just make sure it's high quality, and the back camera is a better quality rather than the front camera. So I hope that helps. But as you can see, this is high definition, and they're only posting videos. As you can see, they post pictures. You're gonna get likes, but it's not the same. It doesn't hit the same. 5,000 for a video, 300 for pictures. Just let that be an example for you. But yeah, super important to have that, and then to often update your tags. So with your candles, once we're sending them to people, make sure that they review them and tag you. As you can see, this person has tags. Super important for social proof. But yeah, just in terms of your business, I'd say find sites like this and emulate them. And if you do not have a web hosting right now, to get into either Etsy or Shopify. Honestly, Tailor Brands will get you into the right place. And just focus more on making sure that your business is set up for success. Okay guys, so it's been about 2 hours. We still haven't gotten a full melt pool from edge to edge, but I just want to show you how beautiful this is. Hey girl, this is beautiful. So you guys look. Hope you can see that. Turn the light off. Wow, just wow. So now I know why you did the color, and that is such a beautiful aesthetic. I've seen larger candle companies on Instagram with sort of the glittery iridescent sprinkles. So I highly suggest that you put your candles either outside and light it, or put it by the window during a sunset and light it. And then you need to have it on a very aesthetically pleasing surface. If you have any surfaces for product photos is suggested, or just go get some cardboard, 2 white pieces of poster board, put that there and put your product on it with some beautiful like props, and let the sun set and take photos by that, because that's gorgeous. Okay, so very happy for you there. Unfortunately though, we're not getting any sort of hot throw. No hot throw. Oh, the cold throw was busting. The cold throw was good. The problem here, which I'm pretty sure you're aware of, is the percentage that you're adding your fragrance load. So definitely comment what you're doing there. I know if I'm doing a 11-ounce candle, I would do 10 ounces of wax and 1 ounce of fragrance oil. That 10-to-1 ratio is the 10% that I'm talking about, and it puts you in a good position to get a great hot throw. So I'd highly recommend you try to do it that way, rather than, I don't know what you're doing right now, but it's not strong. And the melt pool is, I can tell it's gonna give a good old tunnel. Like it's tunneling out. So the wick is like probably another issue. So the wick is performing well in terms of not dancing too much, but it's tunneling down and you're not getting a hot throw. That means it's not really working well with your wax. So you need to do some more testing in terms of that. So the size is good, you got the right size, but I think you got the wrong series. So just research your wax and understand more about what wicks works best, and make sure you use the same size as you're doing, because you're doing great there. So we're in the bathroom now, and yes ma'am, I'm getting a great hot throw in here. So it is that sweet cinnamon one. Yeah, so it smells so much better now. So yeah, like I said before, I was still buying it. It's like a cinnamon spice scent. In terms of the melt pool, it's beautiful. Surprisingly, this one has melted down more than the other. Could be due to the fact that this one is not the same type of mixture, but this must be soy wax, because it's like giving this textured look. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a bit textured here in terms of that, and yeah, it's weird. So just to be honest, it's kind of weird and it's sweating out. And I would just recommend doing less of the additives. So you're doing a lot in terms of adding in like color and then glitter. Just less is more when it comes to crafting. You don't want to overpower your candle fragrance with all these other ingredients. So just try to ease up on all of that, and even make it a lighter color, and then decide if you want to do color or the glitter mica powder. You have to do either or. You can't do both. If you do both, it really messes with your hot throw. So that's why we're in the scenario where you're getting a medium hot throw for that spice, just because of the fragrance in general is going to give you a hot throw, and then we're not getting one over here. Like, it's very faint. If I come up to it, I smell it. So we are getting it, but it's not strong. This is a room, living room. I don't smell it. And it's so gorgeous. It could be because it's a 5-ounce tin, but honestly, 5-ounce tins should still give you a hot throw. I got 3-ounce tins that would fill up a room just based on the, I don't know, testing of it. You have to trial and error this thing. But yeah, overall, I would definitely say this would be more so of a 7 out of 10, just because you got a lot of work to do in terms of getting a website. I need you to get a website. If you want to put your best foot forward, either have a website, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace. You need to have your candles put somewhere where people can purchase them secure, safe and secured, rather than Cash App and Venmo and anything like that. So focus on that. And then in terms of the packaging, you are on the right track, but I would highly recommend getting into adding in tissue paper and stickers just as you scale up. And then your business cards, make sure that they are all typed out rather than writing on it. Personalized note is definitely important. I'd say keep doing that. That'll really help in the long run for your business. But overall, I'd say you're on the right track. You have a great concept, but you just have some things to do, which is probably why you sent it over. It's always great to get someone else's opinion. So I hope this helped. You guys comment down below what you thought of this beautiful candle company. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'm sure it can help her as well, just in terms of enhancing this and making this more of, you know, value to your potential customers. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Please make sure you comment down below, as I said before. Definitely subscribe if this is your first time on Boss Vision. I do candle reviews, weekly vlogs, as well as dedicated videos teaching you all how to scale up your business, so you don't want to miss those. All right, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour, just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye.